Hi, my name is Luis Escalante, also known as Speedy, owner and operator of Patches for Porters. And my wife Felicia is also co-owner. Patches for Porters is your one-stop shop for all things custom. It could be hoodies, t-shirts, hats, tumblers, flags, patches. If you can think it, we can make it. We do mostly custom orders. We do have stock items, many military patches. We do cater to the military 80% of the time, and the other 20% is for local businesses or personal items being custom for gifts, going-aways, weddings, etc. So I started this business in 2018 after I suffered an injury while I was on active duty, broke both legs, and I was medevac over here from Germany. While going through the rehab process, I was in very dark places, medication and you name it, depression, everything just bottling up. So I needed an avenue to get my mind off of those thoughts, those scary thoughts, those dark thoughts. And a buddy of mine was selling the business and purchased it with the intention of doing it as a hobby. That hobby slowly grew into a business that we currently have. So we do a variation of different prints, such as screen printing. We also do sublimation printing. If you're not familiar with sublimation, basically the ink becomes part of the fabric, so it will not ever fade, peel, crack, or fade away, unlike vinyl and screen printing. We also do vinyl work. This is mainly for sports teams. This went all the way to Dallas, Texas. And we also do custom embroidery. This is going all the way to Massachusetts. Hats, we do custom hats, whether it's leather patches, embroidery, or a combination of both. And our beloved bulldog. Patches, we do military patches, morale patches, unit patches, command patches. We also have every identifier required for Air Force military personnel. Some for the current events happening in Ukraine. We have served in International Donor Coordination Center in Stuttgart. We have variation patches for those. Along with the embroidery patches, we also provide services for PVC patches, which are rubber patches, more durable, last longer. You can get more quality, detailed printing with this type of patch than you will ever get with normal embroidery process. We do tumblers. There could be any tumbler that the customer would require or want or need, as well as water bottles for teams, organizational. We have an array of stickers that go along with our patches. For those that would like to decorate their own water bottle, a lot of people do that. So we do try to cater to the small business. We encounter a lot of problems when we first started with minimum quantities when we purchase in wholesale. So we took that into perspective when we started to grow our business and concentrate on those small businesses to provide them the items that they need without having to purchase large quantities for their stock or their personnel. We do offer single items, or you can get up to 2,000 items. The number is not a problem for us. So the reason I decided to start a business here is, as I mentioned before, the Air Force brought us here to do my recovery while I was going to therapy for bilateral broken legs. So this was our retirement state, and we had a long time had thought about retiring here in San Antonio because of the weather, cost of living, friendliness of the people. Ranch. So our first time we were stationed here from 2003 to 2007. This is the area that we kind of knew. We live over by SeaWorld, and so we were attracted to this side of town. Once we came back and we saw how much it had grown, the area is beautiful, so we were just gravitating to this side of town, and we would end up homesteading here. And we like Alamo Ranch because of the security, the friendliness of the neighbors, and the support that we've been getting from the community with our business. Business-wise, we definitely see ourselves growing into a brick and mortar within a year. That's hopefully the plan that we're currently on track to get there. I started in a small little room inside the house with just one printer, one press, and now we have embroidery machines, 3 of them, 2 presses, 2 hot presses, and more equipment, and other equipment to sew on onto other different items. We do work with a lot of veteran organizations, as mentioned before, our Air Force. While I was going through therapy, and part of the therapy was to get out in the community, to learn how to walk, to learn, just get back into society all together. So different organizations provided a lot for me and my family. So now it's our turn to return the favor to those that are currently in need. Just to give you an idea, we've been doing a fundraiser for the Fisher House. We were housed by them for nearly 4 months, all free of cost for me and my family. While we were stationed, while I was going through therapy, and we were stationed in England. So we had no furniture here, nothing, and they housed us for 4 months while I went through therapy and different surgeries. So we started a fundraiser. Well, this fundraiser has been going on for nearly 10 years. We got the contract for this fundraiser about 3 years ago. This is our 3rd year running. The first year we raised $6,800. Last year we raised $12,800. And this year we are very close to crossing over $10,000. So in the last 3 years, over $20,000 have been raised for the Fisher House. With our support and the support from the air transportation community. Not only provide help and assistance for charity here in San Antonio, but we also provided across in Oklahoma for a Honor America's Warriors Foundation, which pretty much provides a service dogs to those who need it. So we sponsor all of their patches, embroidered patches, and the service dog and training patches for them. So at no cost to them, we provide that to them. Several hunting and fishing organizations in the local area. We have provided monetary. We have sponsored golf tournaments to raise funds for their organization. So we can be found on the internet, Google Patches for Porters. Facebook at Patches for Porters, TikTok Patches for Porters, and Instagram. And our phone number is 210-807-0318. I will personally answer that phone. The email is p4p@patchesforporters.com. You can send us your request, even if just an inquiry for any prices or quotes. We'll be happy to provide you that information. Well, thank you very much for the time and opportunity to give us some exposure.